Somebody asked, from where does courage comes? Courage comes from truth. And what is truth? Truth is the voice of your consciousness. A man of awareness, a man who lives with consciousness can listen to the voice of his heart. Your mind is elusive, your heart is real, and it is also very beautiful. Listen to the voice of your heart. How can you listen to the voice of your heart? Only when you have quietened the chattering mind. When you quiet the mind in the silence of your inner being and in that deep, peaceful existence, a voice within you is heard, and that is the voice of your heart, and the heart is always right. The heart is always right if there is a question of choosing between the mind and the heart. The mind has been given to you by the society, not by existence. The heart is unpolluted. It is pure existence. Peter the fisherman, who met Jesus for the very first time, and Jesus says to Peter, "Follow me, I will make you the fisher of men." And Peter simply starts following Jesus. He listens to his heart. How beautiful such a man is, so faithful, so innocent, and so pure. Arjuna was also such a man. He simply surrendered himself to the will of Lord Krishna. One of the greatest warriors, Arjuna, surrendered totally to Lord Krishna. And that is how transformations happen, only through surrender. But to surrender, you got to have the courage, and courage comes from consciousness. The truth is consciousness. God is consciousness. Krishna is consciousness. Jesus is consciousness. Buddha is consciousness. The divine masters are the light of consciousness that shows us all the way towards the real thing, the truth, the light within us, the consciousness within us that someday is going to merge with the universal light, leading to oneness. And this is how the journey of human life fructifies. This is indeed the real sanctification. Liberation is attained not when you are dead. Liberation is attained only when you are very much alive. The divine masters attained liberation while being in human form. It is a myth that liberation is experienced when you are dead. It is only experienced when you are alive in human form. Enlightenment is liberation, and enlightenment is only possible when you are alive. A man of heart can live dangerously. Live dangerously. Only a man who lives dangerously without bothering of who says what or who thinks what can truly live his life in true sense. Be a hero, be a warrior, be a fighter, fight back, take the risk. Either you will be a winner or you will be a great teacher. But somehow You are going to contribute to your self growth and the progress of others. Let the light within you, let the voice of truth within you reach the farthest shores of this planet. Don't hesitate, don't be fearful. Always remember you are the child of God, and one who walks with faith never loses anything in his life. No matter how many people may try to pull you down, God is with you. And when God drives your life, is there anything that could ever go wrong? Have faith in God. Follow your heart. Life can transform. Life can change. Life can become a garden of bliss only if you are ready to jump and live your life dangerously. Live dangerously, and when I say live dangerously, I mean live according to your own self, whatever the cost, whatever is at stake. Live according to your own consciousness, according to your own heart and feeling. Follow your heart. Heart is always right. Meditate.